In northern Alberta, the roads to the oil fields are littered with so many wrecks.
That's a pickup truck rolled over.
They're sometimes abandoned for days at a time.
I can't believe they leave cars in a ditch like this around here. It's like right there.
It's up to Adam Gazzola to manage Jamie's new recovery operation here.
Every truck we had was just going flat out. It's really picking up, almost scary. We don't have the equipment to handle it.
This morning, Jamie's new Alberta hire, Colin, is gassing up on his way to another recovery.
Just grabbing some fuel to make sure that we don't run out of fuel up there on the 881.
Colin's a city driver, fresh from Vancouver.
All right, off we go.
He's got a lot to prove.
I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could tow on the highway and tow in the severe winter conditions.
The info I have so far is that I have a medium-duty vehicle that's either slid off into the ditch or has rolled over into the ditch.
A pickup truck in the woods looks like a simple job, but there's added pressure. Adam will be watching from down the road.
Adam's very, very good at what he does. He takes the time. He's meticulous to make sure that the details are there.
What are you doing? I'm just turning around. You're right behind me. Stay off the road until we got the sign set up. All right.
Guy that ain't thinking starts going out on the highway.
I'm a stern boss. I want things done a certain way. It's not loosey-goosey. It's gotta be done right.
The recovery is just 15 miles north of Lac La Biche on Highway 881, a main route to northern Alberta's new oil field developments.
So you kind of want to get out of here as quick as you can.
A bottleneck here will cost the economy thousands of dollars a minute.
It should be a really simple pull. We should be out of here in about 10, 15 minutes.
Colin will use Adam's heavy wrecker, HR 52, to pull the truck straight out of the ditch.
That's coming.
But this simple pull has a hidden challenge.
Not a lot of room. This vehicle here is designed to go on the train tracks. So it's got some extra landing gear, running gear here.
The truck's fitted with metal wheels that can lower from the bottom of the chassis. It can then drive along the railroad to reach remote work sites. It leaves the pickup with low clearance.
Something. Colin, let's go here.
The heavy steel framework is stuck on a stump.
Is it possible you guys can give me the whole highway for a couple minutes?
Are y'all hooked up, ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'm all hooked up to it and everything, and I've tried pulling it a couple times, but she's fighting.
Colin has to reposition the truck for a better angle and close down both lanes of the highway.
He's used to hooking up and going and not used to probably working on two-lane roads like this. So it's definitely a culture shock for him. He's got to learn to get her off the road. Then you can around with it.
Come on.
Finally, the truck clears the stump.
Well, we got her up. Now we're just gonna get ready to tow it.
It's always good when you get a job done. We'd been there a little too long. Definitely nice to see the traffic start rolling.
Hopefully he just hooks it up real quick and gets it off the road. Only time will tell if Colin will be a heavy rescue guy.
That's why we wear steel toe boots.
It's too early to tell.
Okay, we are ready to go. I hope Adam would have approved of that. I'm just gonna go up and turn around, Adam.
Hey.
For me, it looked like it took a long time. So.
700 miles northeast.
Yeah, looks like they got a lot of snow down here.
Heavy Rescue's Alberta crew has also been going non-stop.
Anywhere from dump trucks to vac trucks to freight trucks. It was just a variety of everything.
We have reported a semi and a trailer in the ditch, completely off the road.
It's on Highway 63, one of the two main routes to the oil patch.
Let's get this on the go.
It's -40, and site flagger Kevin Ritchie has already secured the scene.
I got my long johns on, my jeans on, my coveralls on, my winter pants on. I feel like a Pillsbury Doughboy. Me, eh?
When Adam Gazzola arrives, he finds a heavy lift crane 60 feet off the road, wedged deep in the snow.
Heavy pull at -40.
The low bed is buried up to its axles.
It's a lot of weight there.
The crane has to be in the oil fields, building pipeline first thing in the morning.
Can't hold customers up. You got to get their out of the ditch now.
My eyes are freezing shut.
The wind, the blowing snow, all combined together, it just makes your eyelashes turn white. Man versus the elements.
Bitter cold and big recoveries that dwarf most loads in BC have pushed Adam's team to the limit.
Come on, freewheel.
Since leaving BC, Adam's been promoted to manager, put in charge of building Heavy Rescue North.
I'm a very good heavy recovery guy. I know what I'm doing, I can get the job done, but babysitting employees and making sure they're doing the job, it's stressful.
Adam inherited Colin McLean, a city tower who Jamie sent out as part of the first wave into the north.
In the city, it's a little bit different. They're more or less short, quick little tows. I'd like to prove, no, I can do the highway towing.
Freewheel the link in, I'll just put them back on.
Tonight, Adam puts Colin in charge of getting the crane back onto the road.
Colin's a city boy. We'll see if he can handle it out here.
Kevin,
What?
let me know when I can have it, eh?
Yep.
On it.
Shutting it down.
Everybody clear?
Adam's new apprentice has rigged 2 lines to the front of the truck.
Pretty good there?
Yep.
The bitter cold has turned the asphalt rock hard. Colin's spades can't dig in.
Settle down. Oh.
To make matters worse, the trailer is cemented into the ice and snow.
It's like taking a suction cup and you stick it on the wall. And it's hard to pull off. My theory is you got to lift it up. Lift up one end really good to break that suction.
Yeah, you have to run the wrecker, right? That's why you're gonna give you all this here. So you go like this here.
It's a steep learning curve, and with traffic backing up,
There's probably about 45, 50 trucks sitting there waiting already. You got it.
Colin is running out of time.
Let's get the off the highway.
Does anyone know how long the highway will be closed for?
And I'm trying to pull up, trying to get the wrecker to bite into the ground, and it doesn't.
Traffic is now backed up for 3 miles.
If I look at him and I see that he's not doing it, I'm going to take over and do it myself.
So Adam repositions the wrecker in a straight line with the rig.
Off it and I give her gas now.
He sends Colin to put the truck into gear to help with the pull. To break the truck free, Adam lifts the rig to release it from the suction of its bed of ice.
She's in there pretty good. Ah, come on.
There we go. There we go. That's a good sign.
With the suction broken,
Come on, baby. Let's go.
it's time to pull.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta stay farm, gotta stay farm. I think we got us some fish, boys. Be home back in time to have some nice hot chocolate and bacon and eggs. Okay, I'm sending.
Highway 63 is back in business, and the crane should make its morning appointment with the pipeline.
You got a big fish.
Right. You gotta work the truck.
Yeah.
Right?
You got a fish.
What it is. I am a little bit concerned with Colin. He's just kind of hold the lever on, and if it doesn't come out, then he's kind of buggered. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about him, so.
I'm a no-bull guy, and I make the right decision that needs to be made. I don't have to even second guess it. But guys like him, they're looking for somebody to tell them what to do. If you can't make that decision,
Let's go.
we'll work for somebody else.
We're paying for the rent for this one.
There was an accident I heard on the southbound side. Yeah, it's a super beat gravel truck.
At 11 p.m., 2 hours up Alberta's Highway 881, Colin heads to his first solo recovery.
40 kilometers north of Conklin. We have a gravel truck in the ditch. All by myself right now.
With Adam on days off, heavy rescue needs Colin to deliver and keep the roads open over the holidays.
I should be able to do it all by myself. I'm pretty confident in my abilities. I don't want to be too cocky, but I pretty much, mastered it. Don't need guys like Adam barking at me that I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, yeah, he is out there, isn't he? Nice.
Well, let's go take a poop.
So you came in that way? Spun it around?
The gravel truck, towing a loaded quad wagon, hit the brakes to avoid a passing sea can, hit ice, and spun off the road 100 feet down into the ditch.
You're lucky you missed the pole. Holy cow.
Feel this power line, so I'm just pretty close.
Yeah, well, I'd like to pull you forward, but we got the pole in the way, right? So I'm not going to be able to get lines on you because we won't clear the pole with your trailer. So the best thing for me to do is we just back the whole thing right out. You get it? Because there's so many articulating points on it, there's an articulating point on the trailer, and then there's an articulating point at the fifth wheel. It can be a little tricky. This would be good right here.
Since Adam's away, Colin has to be his own boss.
Suck it up, buttercup. That'll do there. Okay, where's that blocking tackle?
Without any swampers, he'll need the driver to help steer.
Just one guy in the truck driving, maybe you can sort of act as communication as well.
It can be a big responsibility when you're pulling out a $100,000 truck, and these are guys that have never done what we're doing.
All right, driver of the dump truck, you can release the brakes. Your trailer's gonna slide just a little bit down towards the hill. It's all good. I have a line on you.
If Adam's there, then I'm following his orders, and my ass is covered.
See if you can straighten out the dump truck, get it even with the trailer.
But if Adam's not there, then I'm the one that's in charge. I'm the one that's responsible.
Oh, what's she doing? Turn your wheels to the right, please. Dump truck driver, turn your wheels to the right, please.
There we go. Come to me.
After just 20 minutes, Colin's got the truck up to the edge of the ditch. Now he needs to freewheel the winch and reposition to pull the truck up onto the road.
Can I get you to put all your brakes on?
The driver has to keep his brakes locked, or the truck will roll right back to the bottom of the ditch.
All your brakes are on, dump truck driver? Okay, 10-4, I'm just we're gonna do one more movement here. Whoa, brakes! Put your brakes on, apply your brakes, please. Thank you, I thought you said you did that. Brakes on! Brakes on! That was a good night's work.
Colin's made his first recovery flying solo.
Out of the ditch right now, so that's why I'm smiling.
Happy customer, that's important. Okay, let's get out of here. Son of a...
It's a 40-minute drive to the nearest settlement, and home is almost 2 hours away.
Please, Mr. Towing Guide. Please, Mr. Towing Guide. I thought I had enough fuel, and I didn't.
Out of fuel, Colin has to make the tower's walk of shame.
I got service here. Hey! I ran out of diesel on the 881. Yeah, so, can you bring me some diesel?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious, dude.
It'll take 2 hours for Colin's friend to make the trip with a jerry can, time that Colin can use to think about his mistake.
This is what we'll get remembered for.
A pickup truck tried to pass in the fast lane, spun out in the slush, and got T-boned by a semi-trailer loaded with 30-foot-long slabs of concrete.
When the semi made that impact, it hit its brakes as hard as it could, and the whole load shifted forward. So it pushed the whole load right into the back of the truck, so the truck can't move?
And so I was sleeping in the bunk. Yeah, I wake up and there's the bunk right there in my face. Oh, I could have been dead.
First wreck I've ever been in.
Happened so fast, nothing I could do.
Dave, got it.
It's gonna be a couple more hours before they open that up.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Tractor trailer smashed up and a pickup in the ditch. There was just everywhere.
Pull!
Oh!
The priority is getting one lane open. Heavy rescue has to clear the 3,000-pound slabs.
My main concern is getting the highway open, just getting the job done.
The concrete slabs are out of the way.
As quick as we can get that debris swept off, it's open.
The damaged truck limps to the side of the highway.
I think it's open there. I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're open now.
Now Adam's crew can start the most critical part of the job.
Just like a puzzle, right? Because if you take one piece out, all of it can fall on the ground, so. Well, I don't know.
They need to shift back the entire load, piece by piece.
Get a big strap, right?
We have to make sure that none of the concrete slabs are gonna fall over off the trailer and land on anybody standing around.
Well, if they start pulling, this one could come over or something. I don't know. We won't know until we start pulling it.
It's dangerous.
No, it's a long ways away from help. I don't want to have to call another helicopter in to save me or my guys. My biggest concern was just to get them blocks off the back of the cab so we could get the truck towed off the highway and get the traffic moving.
Just a little
There's
bit.
100 phone calls from the office. Hello.
And there's a growing backlog of recoveries all the way up to Fort McMurray.
Phone calls from the office, wanting me to do this, wanting me to do that. And I told them, well, I can't.
But there's a new arrival to take off some of the pressure.
Well, I like Ken, you know, he's got a different personality about him. You bet.
As Ken hauls the pickup away, Adam is tackling the B train.
Good. Don't want to put a lot of pressure on these, do you?
No, I don't, no.
Adam will employ the rotator to lift the strapped stacks of concrete up off the trailer, and then use HR-68 to slide them back into position.
I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I don't want to hurt my guys. I don't want to have a block slide into my truck.
They shouldn't fall off now anyways, I don't think.
It's like a big game of Jenga. You gotta be careful of what you do.
There you go, there you go.
It's a kind of a finesse kind of job. I don't need no rip and tear right now, so we gotta be careful. Like, everything's on the verge of falling off. You got it?
Kevin, backstrap, backstrap.
Take this off?
Yeah, is it tight?
Yeah.
Be careful with that.
All it would take would be one wrong move, and bottom slabs could slip out, the whole thing could come down, and I'm the guy that's standing on top of the pile.
This one?
Yeah. We'll just take it off and then we'll throw it over, but just let it go slowly. If we'll take it, we'll throw it over top.
It will be a balancing act. Right to the end.
You got about another foot to go before you clear the deck.
Okay. Oh, more?
The last thing Adam needs is another problem.
Lines all. These lines are all as usual on this thing.
All the pieces need to be moved back, but Colin's tangled winch line is causing a delay.
I'm not trying to rag on you, but it seems like every time we use that thing.
It's been a long season for Adam managing Heavy Rescue Alberta.
The first wrap off and everything else, that first wrap doesn't really matter. It's a common occurrence. Every job I go to with them, we're constantly yarding lines out with another truck. Like, pull on that cable.
I think I done great, you know?
Oh, hey, hey, hey. Me, man.
We're gonna use the red one or the blue one?
Well, hopefully it works.
With the line straightened out, the crew can return to the delicate balancing act.
The biggest challenge was making sure that we kept the integrity of the load together without anybody getting hurt or injured or killed.
That's everybody.
And we got it done in a nice, timely fashion.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.